What's up, lads, and welcome back to Gladiators Tennis. And today is a very special episode because we came to this beautiful mountaintop to do the top 5 best rackets for control of 2023. We've already done the top 5 best rackets overall, and now, like we do every year, we're going to do the top 5 best rackets for control of 2023. Quick disclaimer: we only include those rackets that we've done a review on and that we have, on our channel. So yeah, things like the newest Prestige are not going to be on the list, not because it's not a good racket for control. We just haven't done a review of it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So lads, without any further intros, let's get into the list. Oh no, actually, before we get into it, it is a little bit too much work for me to go out and into the frame with the rackets. So we have an assistant to do that. It's Nikita. You know him from some of the other Gladiators tennis videos.
What's up, guys? Gonna be doing my job at my best, fullest to fulfill your stuff.
Damn, nice microphone placement.
Thanks.
All right, guys, let's start with number 5. And number 5 on the list is the Wilson Prostuff 97V14. I mean, it was on the top 5 best rackets of 2023, and it is a very control-oriented frame. We all know what it is, the legendary Prostuff that's been out there for longer than I've been living. So, it's a racket that you just can't go wrong with. It may be not the best racket for beginners because of the smaller head and kind of the very, very control-oriented nature, but for those who have been on tour for a little bit, definitely consider this racket if you're looking for a control and feel-oriented frame, because it's just one of the best ones out there. That's why it's making this list. And plus, it was endorsed by Roger Federer himself. Not anymore. This one is not endorsed by him anymore because, well, we all know why. But yeah, still a very good frame. Anyways. Yeah. Number 4. Right, Nikki, can you speed it up a little bit?
Yeah, yo, bro, relax, man.
It's like we don't have all day. Anyways, guys, the Yonex Percept 97H. We actually reviewed this racket literally yesterday, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's endorsed by Stan Wawrinka, and it's very, very, very control-oriented. It weighs like 330 grams, so that weight is definitely not for everyone. But for those who can handle the weight, guys, definitely check it out because the penetration is crazy, the control, the feel, the stability, everything that comes with a small head and just a racket that Stan would be playing with. And yeah, I think that's about it. Check out the full review that's going to be out, or it should be already out. It's the most recent one. And yeah, let's get on to number 3. All right, number 3. Guys, have a wild guess of what it is. It's the... Nikita, come on, man. What is this? The Head Radical Pro. I guess you guys could kind of guess that this racket was gonna be on the list because I keep saying how good it is, and it also made the top 5 best rackets of 2023. So it would only make sense for me to put it on this top 3 spot because it's just good. So yeah, for me, it's just one of the best rackets out there in general, not just control oriented, but I just thought that it would only make sense for me to put it on the top best control rackets because that's just what it is. And anyways, you get what you pay for. It's a 98-inch head, so that means that maybe the sweet spot is a little bit small for some, and it's not as forgiving as some of the other rackets with a 98-inch head. But on the other side, you get crazy control, really good feel, and the stability is just out of this world, and the penetration is good. Whatever. Adding a little bit of weight to it, if you manage to handle a little bit more weight, would improve it even more. But it's already a good racket, so yeah. Oh yeah, and plus it's a 16 by 19 string pattern, so you're not completely compromising the spin and power and going for control. You can also spin the ball a little bit with it if your forehand is a little bit more spinny, and if you want a little bit more spin on the top spin second serves. But yeah, that's it. It's time for the finalist of this top list, of top rackets. I'm not gonna throw this one, it's brand new. All right, the number 2, the finalist of this top list is the Nikita. Can you be a little...
Shut up, man. Start talking.
Guys, the Head Gravity Pro Auxetic. This is my racket of choice. I bet you probably assumed that it would make the top 1, but no, it's on the number 2 spot because I don't consider it to be the best control-oriented racket. 18 by 20 string pattern, but a 100-inch head. You get the kind of the best of both worlds, but it's super control-oriented, kind of, okay? Endorsed by Andrei Rublev, also endorsed by me, so, you kind of understand the vibe with this racket.
Oh yeah, guys, for those wondering, Shana also endorses the Head Gravity Pro Auxetic, just so you know, and I feel like she's a little cold.
Great feel, great control, great stability. I feel like I'm saying the same things for every single one of these rackets, but it is what it is. It's great in stock, but I've customized it to make it like 330 grams. So maybe a little bit overkill for most, but yeah, it's just good. They've improved so much from the previous generation. I thought Auxetic wouldn't change the racket that much because usually Auxetic doesn't really affect the control-oriented frames that much, but it just made it something else. I love the previous one, but this one I'm just in love. So yeah, that's for number 2. And now for the winner and for the champion of everything. The number 1 might be a little bit unexpected for most of you guys because I rarely talk about this racket, but I actually kind of forgot about it, even though it's a really, really good frame. Nikita. We'll cut that. The Tecnifibre TF40. I bet you didn't expect this to be the number 1, but guys, it's just really good, and it's just so underrated. It's underrated because not that many people on tour or just anywhere really use this racket, but it literally says it right here. Control and stability. Guys, what else do you want? 18 by 20. The other one is just nah. And you get what it really says there. By the way, Medvedev doesn't endorse this particular racket. He endorses a different model, but this is complete marketing. But it's still a really, really good racket, okay? And actually, I think that this is the racket that I've made the best highlights of all of the racket reviews that we've ever done. And actually, back when we were reviewing it, I don't remember what racket I was playing back then. Probably the Gravity. Yeah, it would make sense. And I was actually really considering of switching to this, because it's just a really, really solid frame. The highlights that I was doing were crazy. We spent maybe 10 minutes recording the highlights because every single point that we've done, I would win it like very easily. And plus the serve, one of the best rackets for serving, especially the first flat serve. And yeah, just a good racket. Maybe the design is kind of weird. And also the Tecnifibre grip, because that is rectangular, it's definitely not for everyone and something to get used to, or just change right away. But still, this is the racket that makes my top 1 best racket of 2023 for control and stability and feel. And there you have it, lads. This is my top 5 best rackets for control, feel and stability of 2023. Let me know if you agree with my choices down in the comments below, like we always do. And remember that if you want to get any of these rackets, the reviews of them, the video reviews of them, are down in the description below, together with the link to purchase them and the discount code that's gonna help you save some cash, and that also helps the channel. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Yonex Percept 97H. We reviewed Yonex Percept 97H. We reviewed it. The Yonex Percept 97H. We reviewed this racket like literally yesterday. The Yonex Percept 97.
You forgot to turn off the camera. Blooper. Woo.
I know how to love you now.